Yo, what is up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be basically showing off how I got 1,500 presents during the Miner Saving Gift event. And just kind of talking about the update and showing you guys what I got, how many of each gift I got. It is really crazy. And I'm going to be showing you guys the setup that I came up with that is actually pretty 1,000 IQ. So yeah guys, let's get started. Actually, before this starts, I'm telling you guys I only have 1,497 gifts. So I'm going to be making 3 more gifts this video. But let me grab this crate. Always grab the crates. Yeah guys, this is my setup. All this stuff over here you can kind of just ignore because it doesn't really help with the setup. But basically, what I do is I have the silicone excavator and the video game digitalizer, North Star center conveyor, work clock, fruitcake blaster, ore elevator, end of the train, the igloo, the ore wrapper, ice wrapper, digital peppermint, and sender. So this is a green sender. So what this does is there are 8 green senders over here and 1 over here. So that means 1 out of every 9 things that go through will automatically go into the present center. The other ones will automatically go into pink teleporters, which go into here. And you have a 1 out of 1, 2, 3, out of 9, 1 out of 36 chance for it to go in the orange sender. Now, once you get in an orange center, you only have a 50-50 chance of it going in the present center. You guys are probably wondering, why am I making this so complicated? Why am I doing this? Well, basically, how present making works is whenever you leave your base, if you have a present here, it will disappear. I will show you guys. I'm not sure how long it takes, but let's just try this, and we'll go back to my base. Okay, it's still there. But I can assure you guys, whenever I've been doing this, the present has been disappearing if I had one there, whenever I would be taking one up to the guy. So, the guys over here, I would exchange a gift. I would go back and the gift would basically be gone, meaning that I would have to click my silicone excavator thingies again, and it wouldn't work. I don't know why this gift is staying here, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know who have been grinding out presents know what I mean. So, basically what I did with this setup was click a little bit of ores, and then remember guys, 1 out of 9 would go into here. So I would take a present, I would go in the teleporter to that guy. Then I have a little notepad over here with all the gifts that I got. I don't want to show it yet because I will be showing you guys after I get 1,500. So then once I got here, I would just run back to my base. Now the infusers that I'm using a Zenith Will and a Reset infuser, so I use it twice. And it is the fastest infuser in the game, along with the Illuminati sword, which is also the best sword for speed. But, so this would mean is, whenever I would be running back, at least one of the gifts would go in the present center while I was running back. So every time, I never had to click this. I only clicked this about once every like 20 presents that I got. Meaning that it's so much more efficient just to run here, grab a present, go in the teleporter, run back, grab a present, go in the teleporter, then grabbing a present, clicking this a bunch of times, waiting, and then going in the teleporter. So this is a lot faster, and it wasn't really that hard to make and think out. So let's take this present. Gift of snow dashing. I would add it to my little notepad, and I would do +1 on my calculator. I just started adding them to my notepad, and I would use a calculator. I just started doing this like 50 gifts ago, so it's not like I've been doing it the entire time. But now we have another gift, and this is actually the last gift, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a Quasar Pulse. Also what I had was a ore nebula, and basically I would send the ores, and they would go in an orange sender, which they have a 50-50 chance, so half of them will go in the present center and half will go back in there. Just so, for example, if I only had a few presents left and they weren't coming, I would pulse that, I would grab a present, I would click a few times, and then I would go. And then I would be set for a while. So guys, this is the last present. This is my 1,500th present. Let's see what we get. Delicate Precipitation gift. I would add it to my thing. +1 on the calculator off my screen. And yeah, guys, let's go back to my base. Alrighty. I'm gonna save this layout. I'm not sure when the last time I saved it was. Alright, so we're gonna withdraw all. Okay, thank you. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you guys how many gifts I have, which this is absolutely nuts. So for the brick gift, basically how I did this was I did open some of them. I opened a few of some, but I added the amount of the raw present I had, plus I added the amount of the ones that I've opened, so it is how many that I've legitly gotten. And yeah, so for the brick gift, which opens into the orbital, what is it? Orbital Christmas uplink, I've gotten 150 brick gifts. I have 148 here and I have 2 unboxed. So altogether, I've gotten 150 out of 1,500. So it is 10%. And actually, before I continue, I'm going to show you guys. The developer talent of this game has actually put all the chances for all the items here. So if you guys want to pause the video, screenshot this, look at this, please do so now. And yeah guys, these are the percentages of all of them. And just take a look, for example, 0.47%, 0.95%. These are less than 1%, guys. But I did get all the gifts at least once. So on to the next one. I'm going to do the Seemingly Melting gift, which opens into Frosty the Snowmine. I have 5 unboxed. These orders are worth 20 million apiece. The Christmas uplink, I believe the orders were 1 million. But I have 137 of these gifts, guys, altogether. I have 132 and 5 unboxed. So 137 of the 1,500 were these guys, which they're not really that good, but it's whatever. So the next present I'm going to do is the double wrapped gifts. Now they open into these. These are actually industrial gift mines. The ores are worth 10 million, I believe. You have to put coal in here to power it. And I have 116 of these. 5 unboxed, 111, like this. And yeah, that is crazy. Now on to the next one. I have the Shockingly Freezing present. I have 93 of these. And they open into the Behemoth Snowflake. I have 3 unboxed. And I have 90 in the box, so 93 of these guys. I believe these are just a raw ×4. That's it. But yeah, those are pretty neat. So the next one, Midnight Lights gift. They open into the Aurora Wings. Basically, this is kind of like the Burst Refiner Slipstream, where every ore that goes through is multiplied by 1.1 times, but every 10th ore here is multiplied by ×6. So it is a pretty good upgrader overall, and it's pretty small. And for these ones, I have 90, or 100, I mean. I have exactly 100. I have 1 opened. I have 99 in boxes, which that is pretty crazy. So yeah, on to the next one. Noisy Golden Gifts. It opens into the Golden Bell upgrader. I have 5 unboxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This upgrader, let me check. This upgrader multiplies ores by ×3, and it's only a one-time use. So I have 103 of these. Actually 102. I did that wrong. I have 102 of them. But yeah, on to the next one is the shiny red gift. I have 5 unboxed. I believe these are just a ×5 and they make the ore red. I have 90 of these. 5 unboxed and 85 in boxes, which is absolutely crazy. This is actually the least amount one that I have that is a collectible version. Of course I have less of the exotic ones. But yeah, I only have 90 of these. And out of all the collectibles, this is the one I have the least of. So, the last collectible one is the Old and Dusty gift, which opens into the Melancholy Holidays, which I have 2. I believe this is a... I want to say ×3. Let me check real quick. No, it's ×2.2. But I have a total of 117 of these gifts. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I do like this item. I do like, I think this is honestly one of the coolest looking items. Oh, grab that lucky crate. But, yeah, guys, so that is all the collectible tier. Let's get on to the exotic gifts. So first, I'm going to do Frosted Gift of Spice. That is the one I have. I don't have the least, but I have not as many of them. So, for the Frosted Gift of Spice, it opens into the Gingerbread Mansion, which I have 4 unboxed. I believe this is a ×8, actually. And I have a total of 39 of these. This is a really cool item, and it is a really good multiplier for ×8. But, yeah, on to the next one. I'm going to do a Once a Grand Tree gift. I have 61 of these total. Where are they? Grand Christmas Tree is what they open up to. Actually, I have 62. So, yeah. This is an old exotic, basically. The multiplier increases the higher life you are, but it caps off after a certain number. Also, if you guys had the blue gift, the rather wide but deluxe present, this is actually a better version of the Grand Christmas Tree. Just the same stats, just a little bit better. So, the next gift is the Sophisticated Gift of Kings, which opens into Santa's Castle. I have 5 of these unboxed. Basically, the multiplier starts at ×5, but it increases, for example, if you have red ores, which can be obtained by the shiny red upgrader. It increases the multiplier a little bit, and there's something else if you have another Christmas upgrader, it increases. Not 100% sure on the stats, they're kind of weird, but it has a base multiplier of ×5, and I have 62 of these gifts. Actually, 59. Wrong gift I was looking at. I have 59 of these gifts. So, the next gift I have is the Gift of Funny Eggs, which opens into the Easter statues. This is a pretty unique upgrader, as it has to be upgraded by both top and bottom beams to actually upgrade. It's ×8 if you use both. Basically what you could do is something like this. If you have like a ramp right here, so you can go through here, then up a ramp, and that will work. But I have 59 of these as well. 5 placed and 54 in my inventory. So the next gift is the Fragile Gift of Frozen Containment, which opens into the Snow Globe Refiner. Now actually guys, I did have one of these before the update, because this was a returning item. So ignore that one over there. I unboxed 6 already. And total I have 68 of these gifts, which is crazy. It looks really cool. I do think this is a really unique looking gift. So, on to the next gift, I will do the Delicate Precipitation gift, which opens up into the Winter Snowflake, which I have 4 unboxed. And I have a total of 60 of these. 4 unboxed. And yeah, I believe this is just a ×3. I think that's it. But on to the next one. the haunted gifts, the green and the purple one. Now, the purple one is the Ghost of Christmas Past, and as well, I had one of these before the update started because this was another returning item. So I unboxed 2, and I have 18 total purple gifts because I have 16 and I have 1 there. So yeah, guys, this is just a ×3, and the green one is also a ×3, and if you have the orange ghost, it is also a ×3, but if you use them all together, they're a really good multiplier. Sadly, I don't have the orange gift though. So the haunted berry and green gift, I have 18, and I have 2 unboxed. Spectre of Christmas Present. So these, I believe, are ×18 together. But yeah, guys, I have 20 of the haunted berry green gifts. So next gift I will be doing, I believe I've done all the exotics except 2. So the next one I'm going to be doing is the Gift of Patriots, which opens up to the Second Amendment, which is actually a returning vintage that has been made to exotic tier. And yeah, it's basically a wall with a really OP minigun. And yeah, for some reason, like, whenever you shoot it, the bullets aren't like that. They're not accurate at all. They just kind of shoot straight ahead. But it is a pretty neat item as well. So I have 12 of these guys. I have 10 in boxes. This is the second most rare present. A lot of people do not have this one, but I have 12 of these guys. I do think the present itself looks really cool though, with the American particles. But yeah, guys, the gift that you guys have probably been waiting for. Since I have 1,500 gifts, how many gigantic gifts of mischief do I have? These open into the Santa's Rage. I have 3 unboxed, but trust me, I do have some presents. This is basically a Wubbium mine that produces only coal. Except the ores are a lot slower as well. So it can be used to power things like the Giftium mine. Yep. But how many more presents do I have? I have a total of 7 of these. I have 4 of these, and I unboxed 3 of them. And the cool thing is right before I started recording, I got another gigantic gift of mischief. Literally like 3 presents before I started recording. So I thought that was really awesome. And yeah, guys, I have 7 of these. Now a lot of people were disappointed with this, but I think I'm like one of the only people that thinks that this is actually a really cool item. I don't know why, but I just really like it. It's really helpful if you are trying to power these. What you could either do is just put them like this, or an easier thing if you only have a few, is do something like this. Now whenever you do this, all of them will be powered most of the time, but there will be some times where one doesn't get powered. So if you have another one, they will always be powered, guys. Once it starts kicking in, they will always be powered. It's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, that ends the video there. I'm not going over any of like these items. For example, I unboxed 1 of each. But yeah, also the gift of trolling opens into the Walrus Blaster. I'm not really going over those. This is just for the presents that you have to make. But yeah, guys, hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more amazing videos. Check out my Discord server, link in the description below, along with my fan groups and fan shirts. They're amazing. Thank you guys for staying this far if you have. And have a great day. Peace.